Hey, Zudoragi here, and it's time for the big one. Part 7 of my review of Unite Warriors Devastator, Devastator himself. So just as a reminder, here's the size of the entire group. All 6 Constructicons in one shot. I'm not going to bother going over the colors yet because, we did that already with each of them. So let's just go ahead and get started. We'll go ahead and start with Scrapper. His transformation for the leg mode's fairly simple. Just fold that up, and then there is a tab right here. They'll go into a slot right there. Also, this will lock into place. Whoops. Okay, then you take the arms and bring them out a little bit on this joint. Bring them all the way down. There's a clip in there, or a tab in there. They'll go into that clip right there. So it locks in facing the other way. Take the forearms and turn them so that these little tabs here interlock with that tab there. And bring the hand all the way out, and it'll make a little heel spur. Do the same thing over here. Bring that all the way out. Take these sections, fold the feet out, bring the leg portions up, and there you have Scrapper in leg mode. Now for Mixmaster. Take the cab, or the engine on the American version, just bring it all the way up. It'll just sit there like that. Take this differently colored purple piece, bring it out. It will come out as a heel. Untab the forearms from the legs, bring them down like that. Then detach the cab from the mixer, bring it out a bit, separate his legs, fold his feet all the way out, and there's a panel in here you want to get out. You want to get it past this tab without snapping it off. Bring it all the way out, fold the foot back down, up, and out. Fold that back, put the legs back together, maybe. Come on. There we go. And we'll just lock back in up here. Get these out of the way. And there you have Mixmaster ready to go. Now we'll work on long haul. Take the bed of the truck and detach it from the wheel section. Detach the grill and that assembly from there, and then just bring all that up and out of the way for now. Attach the arms from the waist, bring these large panels down, bring the arms out just a little bit, bring this entire section down. This clip will go into there. Bring this down, and this tab will go into that slot. Pretty much just like transforming him into robot mode, but skipping a few steps. Bring all this up to lock it into place. Come on. Bring the arms up to the side. Fold out these panels. There you have long haul all done. Next is hook. Take the main cab and slide to the side. Bring out this connector on a very stiff joint. Bring this connector down. Fold up this cab, bring out this connector. There's a little indentation right there that this will slot into to hold that all in place. Bring the arms all the way around just for now. And then these two sections lock into this middle purple section. Clip right there. And a clip that's in the body. You want to be careful because if you don't do it just right, you'll snap the legs off. Don't want to do that. Bring that out. Bring that out. There's a clip here and a tab there. Those will meet in the middle and connect. You want to have this facing down and this facing down. Bring down this little connector. And then just to get everything locked in place, flip the head out, and these two tabs will go there and there. And there is hook, ready to go. Up next is scavenger. Take the bucket arm and just lock all that in place there. Fold that up there. Get the treads pulled out of the way so that you can take this silver section, bring that all the way down. Just sort of leave all that like this. Turn it so that this hole is facing forward. And he's pretty much good to go. And finally, bone crusher. Pretty much just leave the bucket like that. Attach the treads from this black chunk. Bring it down. Maybe. Or just secure the treads best you can. Turn it so that this bigger hole, not this one, is facing forward. And then just sort of leave the bucket there, and we'll adjust it once we get everything put together. And now to assemble this whole mess. So we'll go ahead and start with the legs. On the left side, there is a clip here, little slot there. The clip will go onto this tab, and the slot will go over this T-tab. Getting the microphone. Just kind of want to line everything up there. Hang on. Sorry, I had to get the microphone out of the way. But you can actually get this in shot. Just want to get this T-tab lined up there. It can be a little tricky. There's not a whole lot of space in here to work with. But you can do it. Come on. There we go. I need to flex these parts, but you want to get them under the knee joint. Take this and slide it back. This will just sit in there, whereas this will clip in right here. And then the scrapper is much easier. And it's pretty much the same process as before. Slot and clip, T-tab, and little tab there. You can just take this T-tab, just slide that in there. Maybe. Why aren't you working? Okay, sorry about that. But for scrapper, it's much easier to get everything lined up. You just take this, and this will just sit in there. The back of his heel will sit in there, and this tab will clip in right there. Maybe. Okay. He's already getting huge. Next we attach hook. And there's a lot going on with hook. Okay, sorry about that, I had to completely readjust. Now, as I was saying, there's a lot going on with hook. There is a slot in here, which this tab will go into. This clip will go into that port. This post will go into that port. And there are tabs on the tops of long haul's arms that will go into here and here, respectively. You basically just have to fidget with everything until it goes in properly. Oop, nope, stay. And there's that. You need to make sure that that tab goes into there. This tab on his hand goes into that slot. Just sort of smush that all down. You know, squish that cat and all. And just link up that tab here. Link up this tab in here. Ooh, he's getting heavy. Now you've got that part done. As for scavenger, this large slot here will just go onto this massive clip. I want to get the arm, long haul's arm out of the way for just a moment. Snap that on. And then there is a tab on the back of long haul's arm. I'll go into a slot on the tread. We'll secure this tread in just a moment. And then for Bone Crusher, same thing. Large tab, or large slot, large tab. Make them meet in the middle. Possibly. If I can get it in shot. Come on. Yeah, there we go. And then again, you have the tab on the arm and a slot in there. And then you can bring the bucket over like that. And we are just about done. Need to work on his chest now. And that's where these three pieces come in. This post here will go into there, and then it'll relatively lock itself in. This post goes into that port. And there's a lot going on at once here. Even more than hook. There are two clips here that will go onto the sides of long haul's grill. Two tabs that'll go here. Posts that'll go there. Two tabs here that will go there. And two tabs here that will go right here. I will do my best to get all this on camera, but I cannot make any promises because this guy is big and he is clunky and he is difficult to do. Just snap that on. Oop. Sure doesn't slide down. And that post goes in there. Yep, came undone. And these two tabs go in here. Maybe. Come on. Work with me, will ya? Okay. Oops. This thing does not want to stay tabbed in. Okay, there's that side. Just get that snug in there. And just tab this in over there. Almost there. Then we take the missile launcher, flip it out, rotate the hand so the thumb is facing up, and then this post will go onto that port. And same thing on the other side. Flip out the fist, rotate the thumb up, post, and port. And there we have Titan Class Devastator combined up. Oh, he's a biggin. Here's his size compared to a soda can. As you can see, he is absolutely gigantic. As far as his colors, he's made of the Constructicon, so he is the Constructicon colors. Lots of very vibrant green, quite a bit of purple, silver, black, a bit of red, and a little bit of gunmetal gray. Quick look at the legs. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. View from above. Oh, come on. And below. Oh, he's heavy. Okay, as far as posability goes, his head's on a swivel. No, it can't go all the way around. Can't really go up or down. I mean, you can go up if you do that, but that's not really a thing. The arms have virtually the same posability, and this is another point where Unite Warriors is better than Combiner Wars. The arms can go all the way around on a swivel. They can go in and out as well, and in the Combiner Wars version, they are just a friction joint. In the Unite Warriors version, it's ratcheted. So, it holds a pose a little bit better. As for the elbows, you have a swivel just above the elbow, under 90 degrees of bend. However, at least with Scavenger, the swivel is way too loose. And he doesn't really hold a pose all that well, which is unfortunate. For the hands, the wrists can swivel all the way around. It is very tight. If you're not careful, you're just going to pop the wrist out of the forearm. And the fingers can move in and out. That's about it. He does have a waist joint, but it's fairly limited due to the dump bucket in the back. Hip skirt can move all the way up. Legs can move forward that far. Back that far. Oh, come on. You have a swivel just below the hip. You have a knee joint here that can unfortunately only go about 45 degrees, but it's better than nothing. Oh, I forgot to mention, legs can go that far out, and then you have an ankle tilt of about that far, which is fairly good. So, for being such a massively large boy, he is pretty posable. He's also heavier than hell. He does have one neat feature, which is different from the Combiner Wars version. I know, I keep banging on about that. If you take his forehead and lift it up, you can fold his visor in, bring that back down, and you get Devastator with 2 eyes instead of the visor. Not something I usually use, but it's a neat feature. Personally, I prefer the visor. He does, of course, have his weapon. It is made up of these 2 pieces. This barrel will slip onto the barrel of the larger gun, and there are little tabs to show you which way it's supposed to go. And there is a large square tab that just goes into the slot in the hand. And this is where, unfortunately, his loose elbow becomes a problem. You really can't hold any pose with the gun for too long because it just kind of falls down. And one last thing you can do is, you're not just left, come here, having to put all of the individual Constructicons weapons into a baggie. You can actually join them up. You can take Longhaul's weapon, and then Scavenger's, and this post will go into that port there. Then take Scrapper's gun, and you can plug Bone Crusher's into this port right there with this post. Mixmasters can plug with this post onto that port. And then Hooks can plug in to that port right there. And you've got all those guns put together, and you can store it on his butt flap. Take the bigger one, and it goes here on the left. Come on. And then this one just goes here on the right. And you have all of the individual guns stored. So that's pretty cool. You can store all the weapons instead of just throwing them in a baggie. Oh, he's so heavy. But that pretty much does it for my review, and this 7-part series of my review on Unite Warriors Titan Class Devastator. I'm gonna take a nap now.